remembering those that perished on the sinking of the RMS Titanic on April 15, 1912. The information provided was obtained and used from findagrave.com. This video contains passengers with the last name starting with D. The remaining passengers will follow shortly. Tannas Daher, age 27, born in Syria. He was a third-class passenger and was accompanied by his cousins, and were traveling to Ohio. Tannas's body, if recovered, was never identified. The next victim is Gerda Ulrika Dahlberg, age 22, born in Sweden. She was a third-class passenger and was traveling to Illinois. Gerda's body was never recovered. The next victim is Branko Dakic, age 18, born in Austria. He was a third-class passenger and his body was never recovered. Branko's occupation was listed as a general laborer. The next victim is the Danbaum family. Husband, Ernst Gilbert, age 34, born in Iowa. He was a farmer and immigrant recruiter for White Star. Ernst and his wife had traveled to Sweden for their one-year honeymoon trip. Their son Gilbert was then born. They boarded the Titanic traveling to California as third-class passengers. Ernst's body was recovered and listed as number 197. They found $276 in cash and $30 in gold on him. Ernst was brought back to Canada, then forwarded to Iowa to be buried by his brother. Wife, Anna Sigrid Maria, age 28, born in Sweden. She was accompanied by her sister and family. Anna's body, if recovered, was never identified. Son, Gilbert Sigvard Emanuel, age 4 months, born in Sweden. Gilbert's body, if recovered, was never identified. The next victim is Rischa Dantchev, age 25, born in Bulgaria. He was a third-class passenger and was accompanied by several fellow inhabitants from his home village. Rischa was traveling to Illinois. He perished in the sinking and his body, if recovered, was never identified. The next victim is Yodo Danov, age 26, born in Bulgaria. He was a third-class passenger and traveling to Chicago. Yodo's occupation was listed as a general laborer. His body was never recovered. The next victim is Thornton Davidson, age 31, born in Canada. He was a first-class passenger and his body was never recovered. His cenotaph is located in Canada. The next victim is Charles Henry Davies, age 19, born in England. He was a second-class passenger and was accompanied by several other people. Charles died in the sinking and his body was never identified. His cenotaph is located in England. The next victim is Evan Lewis Davies, age 21, born in Wales. His occupation was listed as a miner. Evan was a third-class passenger and his body was never recovered. His cenotaph is located in Wales. The next victim is the Davies brothers. John Samuel Davies, age 23. Alfred James Davies, age 23. Joseph Davies, age 17. They were all born in England. All three were third-class passengers and their bodies were never recovered. The next victim is Thomas Henry Davison, age 32, born in England. He boarded the Titanic with his wife and were third-class passengers. His wife survived the sinking, but he did not, and his body was never recovered. Thomas's occupation was listed as a blacksmith. The next victim is Alfonso de Pelsmaker, age 16, born in Belgium. He was a third-class passenger and was traveling with a group of people. They were heading to Michigan. Alfonso's body, if recovered, was never identified. The next victim is Percy William Deacon, age 17, born in England. He was engaged to be married and was accompanied by his future brother-in-laws. Percy was traveling to Massachusetts and was planning to enroll in a missionary there. He was a second-class passenger. According to family legend, Percy had borrowed his share of the fare from his future father-in-law. When the news broke about the sinking, the future father-in-law appeared at the door of the family cottage, demanding his money back. Percy's body, if recovered, was never identified. His cenotaph is located in England. The next victim is Bertram Frank Dean, age 25, born in England. He was traveling with his wife and 2 young children to Kansas. Bertram was planning on opening up a tobacco shop there. They were third-class passengers. His wife and children survived the sinking, but Bertram did not. Bertram's body was never identified. The next victim is Sebastiano del Carlo, age 29, born in Italy. He was married less than 2 months, and boarded the Titanic with his wife. They were traveling to California, and were second-class passengers. His wife survived the sinking, but Sebastiano did not. Sebastiano was recovered by the Mackay Bennett and listed as number 295. His body was brought back to Italy for burial. The next victim is Redzo Delalic, age 24, born in Bosnia. He was a third-class passenger and traveling to Pennsylvania. Redzo's occupation was listed as a general laborer. His body was never recovered. The next victim is Albert Joseph Denboy, age 25, born in Guernsey. He was a second-class passenger and was traveling to New Jersey. Albert was accompanied by 3 friends. His body, if recovered, was never identified. Albert's cenotaph is located in Guernsey. The next victim is Mito Denkov, age 29, born in Bulgaria. He was a third-class passenger and was traveling to Illinois. His occupation was listed as a general laborer. Mito's body was never recovered. The next victim is the Dennis brothers. William Dennis, age 25. Samuel Dennis, age 22. They were born in England. The brothers were third-class passengers, and their bodies were never recovered. Their occupations were listed as farmers. The next victim is William Dibdin, age 18, born in England. He was a second-class passenger and was accompanied by several other men. William's body, if recovered, was never identified. His cenotaph is located in England. The next victim is Mirko Dajka, age 16, born in Croatia. His occupation was listed as a laborer. Mirko was traveling to Canada. His body, if recovered, was never identified. The next victim is Jovan Dimic, age 41, born in Croatia. He was a third-class passenger and was traveling to Montana. Jovan's body was never recovered. The next victim is Valcho Dinchev, age 42, born in Bulgaria. He was a third-class passenger and was traveling to Oklahoma. Valcho's body was never recovered. The next victim is Bridget Donahoe, age 21, born in Ireland. She was a third-class passenger and was traveling to Illinois in hopes of a better life. Bridget's body, if recovered, was never identified. Her cenotaph is located in Ireland. The next victim is Patrick Dooley, age 37, born in Ireland. He was a third-class passenger and was traveling to New York, then on to Illinois. Patrick intended to make this a short trip. He planned to return back to Ireland to take over the family farm. Patrick's body was never recovered. His cenotaph is located in Ireland. The next victim is William John Doherty, age 22, also known as James Moran. He was a third-class passenger and perished in the sinking. The next victim is Walter Donald Douglas, age 50, born in Iowa. His wife survived the sinking, but Walter did not. Walter's body was recovered by the Mackay Bennett and listed as number 62. His father was one of the founders of the Quaker Oats Company. Walter was buried in Iowa. The next victim is William Joseph Doughton, age 55, born in England. He was returning home from a trip to England. He was married and had 2 daughters. William's cenotaph is located in New York. The next victim is Elizabeth Doyle, age 29, born in Ireland. She was a third-class passenger and was accompanied by her cousin and were traveling to Pennsylvania. They both perished in the sinking. Elizabeth's cenotaph is located in Ireland, on the family's tombstone. The next victim is Josef Drasanovic, age 32, born in Croatia. He was a third-class passenger and his body was recovered by the Mackay Bennett and listed as number 51. He was buried at sea on April 21, 1912. The next victim is James Vivian Drew, age 42, born in England. James and his brother owned a successful monumental marble business in New York. He boarded the Titanic with his wife and surrogate son after visiting family members in England. They were third-class passengers and was accompanied by another gentleman. James's body, if recovered, was never identified. His cenotaph is located in Rhode Island, on his wife's gravestone. The next victim is William Crothers Dulles, age 39, born in Pennsylvania. He was a prominent Philadelphia lawyer and also owned a horse breeding farm. William was a first-class passenger and boarded the Titanic with his dog. His body was recovered by the Mackay Bennett and listed as number 133. He was buried in Pennsylvania. The next victim is Frank Dwan, age 65, born in Ireland. He was traveling to New Jersey to visit his wife and children. Frank's cenotaph is located in Ireland. The next victim is Adolf Frederick Diker, age 23. His occupation was listed as a general laborer. He boarded the Titanic with his wife and were third-class passengers. His wife survived the sinking, but Adolf did not. If you like this content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel at MeTime806. Thank you very much.